A woman holding the hand of a toddler stepped forward and dropped a buck into the hat that sat a few feet in front of me. I smiled at her as I sang. I didn't usually perform on the streets of San Francisco. I had a regular nightly gig at a nightclub on the wharf, but today, I'd felt the need to sit and watch people. Then I'd needed to just play my guitar, sing a soft tune, only to console myself. I hadn't intended to draw a crowd, nor take in any money. That's not why my hat was there. It had blown off my head a few minutes into the song and had rather conveniently landed rim side up directly in front of my feet. By my calculations, I would guess there were about $30 in there now. I was on my second song already, but I hadn't had the heart to pick up my hat and leave after the first one ended. I would have liked to just walk away and continue with my grief in private, except people lingered, their attention directed at me, my words, my music, their ears tuned to my voice, my guitar, expectant. I wasn't one to disappoint. I'd give them their show for another 15 minutes. Then I'd be on my way, walk a few blocks west toward the beach, maybe stare at the sea for a while. My plan was to sit and watch the seals, the people, the surroundings, everything happening around me before taking the Muni towards the Golden Gate Bridge. There I would wait until life quieted down, until people left with their friends and families in tow to dinner. Then, in the calm, the quiet hour of dusk, I would sprinkle her ashes, let them trickle out slowly as I walked along the edge of the bridge. That's what she would have wanted. She didn't need people to mourn her. I didn't need people to console me. My mother hadn't been a needy person. The hand on my shoulder startled me, but I kept on playing as I glanced up and saw Mel's worried face. Her smile, timid, yet sweet. She sat down next to me, and with her own guitar resting across her lap, proceeded to strum the chords along with me without skipping a beat. She was miraculous that way, gifted with a talent beyond imagination. Her parents had known what they were doing when they'd given her that name. Melody was my best friend. We'd been friends ever since she and I were babies. We were only a week apart in age, though I was older. Ted, my other best friend, and Mel's brother, was a year older than us, and the three of us had grown up together. Our mothers were best friends. Mel, Ted, and their mother had moved into the house next door to mine in San Mateo when Mel and I were 4 years old. Her mom still lived there, as did mine, up until last week anyway. Mel gave me a dubious glance and raised her eyebrows in question when a woman dropped a couple of bills into the hat that still sat on the ground in front of me. I only shrugged and continued to play. After the song had ended, the crowd applauded, and several more people stepped forward to give their donations to the hat. Mel let out a small giggle, and I nodded at them, thanking each one. When I didn't start up a new song, the crowd slowly began to disperse. I turned to Mel. "What are you doing here?" "You need me," Mel retorted. "No, I don't. You shouldn't have followed me." "I can't let you do this on your own, Ash. You would never let me if it was the other way around, and you know it." She was right about that, but I didn't want her with me this time. I had to do it on my own. I had to say goodbye on my own.